So first is like vector. Okay, vector is a data structure. See that vector is data structure, and you have to use it like. So you see that like vector has a properties, lot of properties that have given vector. In array, which is not possible. In array, which is not possible. So I really want to remove the last number of in array. If see that vector is like dynamic array. Okay, vector is a dynamic array. Vector is a dynamic array. So if I really want to remove the last number in array, so what should I write? Pop back. Okay. If I really want to remove the array, so what should I do? Pop back. So there's a one property that I've given. If you do pop back, so you can do remove the last number in array in vector. Okay. So we'll do the experiment, everything. Front, what is front? Print the first element in the array. Print the first element in array. In array, we can do something like array 0. Okay. Array 0, something like that. Back is print the last element in array. Okay. Short L comma R is short all element of A from L to R. Reverse L to R, that means reverse all element from A from L to R. Print position. Print the element in the index position. Okay. Push back is add X. See that add X in the end of the array. So we are whenever you use push back, that means you are adding the X in the end of the array. Okay. So here we have given a lot of arrays and we have given a lot of queries. And whenever you do sort, you just have to print it like sort. Okay. And see that you have to print answer to query in separate line. So whenever you print, how to print, like I'll tell you, like here in the question that it is either the first six query. See that print the last element. We have to whenever the queries are front, whenever the queries are back, you have to print it. Print the first element, print the last element. Whenever you ask the print position, you have to print the element in the index position. So see that we have back here, we have print, yeah, we have front here, we have print here. The three statements are there. Okay. And there three outputs are there. See that there's three outputs. So see, let's try to understand what is that. 2 4 9 5 3 4 7 2. So let's try to figure out like what is the index. Okay, so it is zero base index, or no, it is one base index. See that it start from 1 to mod a, the length of the a. So it is a one base index. So let's try to do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so in the first operation, what is operation? Tell me, what is the first operation? Short 5 to 8 na. So 5 to 8, that means this you have to short it. So print is 2 4 9 5. So 2 3 4 7, that is short. Is it correct or not? Did you understand this point? Did you understand? Anyone have problem? We just have to short this from 5 to 8. So we short this and then become this one. Did you understand? Anyone have problems? Anyone? We'll go for second one, and that is pop back. What is pop back? Pop back is remove the last number in array. So what is the last number? We have to remove it. We remove this 7. Then we have to back. What is back? What is back? Print the last element in array. Print the last element in array. So that is back. What is the print last element? You have to print 4. So output is 4. The first output is 4. Okay. Now next is come reverse 1 to 6. So reverse is 1 to 6. You have to reverse this 1 to 6. So when you reverse it, so it becomes 4 here, 3 here, 9 here, 4 here, 2 here. Okay, wait. 1 2 3 4 5. I think I've done some mistake. 4 3. Okay, 5 here. 4, 3, 5. 4, 3, 5, then 9. You have to reverse it. Then 4, then 2. Okay. And then again 4 is here. Because we have to reverse only 1 to 6. So we reverse it. Okay. What is front? Front is you have to print the first element in the array. So what is our first element? Wait, 1 to 6. So print from reverse all element A from L to R. Okay, I am doing okay. Wait, what I did wrong, because we have sort the array, na? Give me one. So we have to reverse this one because we sort the array and array will become new one, and we remove the last one. So this we have to sort, then it become 3, then this 2, then 5, 9, 4, 2, 4. So the first element is 3. So you printed 3. That is our front element. So next is pushback. What is pushback? Okay. So pushback is you have to add the number in the end of the array. So now 3, 2, 5, 9, 4, 2, 4. Now you have to add 1 in the end of the array. So we will add 1. So end of the array, it will add 1 here, pushback. So you have to print 4. Print 4 is like index 4. So index 4 is something like, what is index 4? So here, this is index 4. So what is the output? 9. So that is. So did you understand everything? Did you understand? Anyone have doubts? Tell me. किसी को doubt है? Anyone?
Understood, Bhaiya.
Okay. So let's try to implement it. Okay. One thing I'll tell you. If I write something like vector LV, so what is the size of vector right now? Tell me. What is size of vector? That is size function. What is the size of vector right now? Yes. Anyone?
It's empty.
Yes. It's 0. Right now it's 0. Okay. But if I add something like that, okay, if I did see that, if I did n here, tell me what is the size of, if I did something like that. In the before we just print like that, okay, we just uh declare like that, okay. So we say that the size of v dot size is given in 0. They will print the 0. But when you do here something like that, what is the v dot size?
N.
Yes, n. And what is n? N is here 8. See that? So now this will become exact array. This will become exact array. Okay. This will become exact array. Now you understood this part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I did something like v, and I really want to store the number, I really want to store the number. Look, let's say for I 0 less than n I plus plus. So how do I store every number in array? Because right now it is empty. Right now it is empty. So how do I store every number? So you have to do llx scene x. Okay. So this x is 2, this x is 4, this is x is 9, this x is 5, this x is 3. So you have to add it. So how do I add it? Tell me. Like, there is a statement called v dot pushback. What pushback did? Tell me. Pushback क्या करता है?
Element insert.
Yes. Is it insert or
Element at end.
it add x in the end of the array. In the end of the array. It add x in the end of the array. Okay. V dot pushback x. It add x in the end of the array. So if you see that, if I print, okay, let's try to print it. Okay. For int I equal to 0, I less than v dot size, I plus plus. cout v of I. If I did, you see that every output are printing right now. See that all the inputs are have taken in array. So one thing we can do using like if I did something v of n, so we know the size of right now array is like the size of vector is n. So we don't need to v dot pushback. If I did v dot pushback, if I did v dot pushback, tell me like what is the size of right now? Tell me like what is the size of v? Anyone?
N.
2n. See that? Because it will always add at the end of the array. And when I did something like that, it will allocate the memory n size. Okay. If I did something like 2 into n, I plus plus, we see that what output we get. See that we are getting the first 8 number is this one. First 8 number is 0 because we are adding this one. So our default value of this one 0. See that? Because we are adding this one. Because this vector now act like array. Okay. Then after pushback we are getting this number. It will add the end of the array. So end of the array is 0. Then we'll add 2, then 4. Now we understood. If I really want to put the value in this number, how do I? We don't need to this one. What we do, just like array, seen, we have file. Now you see that the array size, and you don't need to 2n, you just n. See that now size is smaller 8. So when you want to use vector as an array, you can do it. Now again I'll tell you, if I just do again v dot pushback and I just add 3. So tell me like what is the size of vector right now? Anyone, what is the size of vector? See that 9. It will increase 1 and it add 3. So even this is array, it would look like array, but you can add the number, you can remove the number easily. Now you understood this part, how to use array, how to use vector. Did you understand this part? Anyone have problem till this? So let's try to do it another queries. While q minus minus. So we have a query. In query, see that we have a function which called, this is like function is short and which is in a string. So we need to string. We need a string s, seen s. So if I print s, so see that every time we are printing s, we are printing something short, pop back, reverse, front, push back, print. If you print something like that, cout s, and so what output we get? We are getting the all output short, put, pop back. See that? Okay, so after space they will take like 5, 8. Okay, so one thing we can do, if s equal short, so we can do l a comma b, scene a b. Okay, so if s equal to short, we need two input a and b. Else if s equal pop back, we don't need anything. So what would be the output here? You just have to v dot pop back. What is the role of pop back? What is the role of pop back?
Removes element from the end.
remove the element from end. Okay. Okay. So याद रखना ये चीज पॉप बैक है ना. So v dot pop back मैंने कर दिया यहाँ पे v dot pop back. Okay. So another is like else if s equal back. Tell me like what is the role of this one? C out, because it will print. That's why I'm writing C out. Okay. What is a back? Back is print the last element of the array. So it is printing. So whenever you print, then you have to print it C out. C out v dot back. And all are the function. That's why like I am written in a brackets. Okay, and then else if s equal reverse. So another we have to take ll comma b scene a scene b. So a or b is something like definitely 1 or 6. So else if s equal front, so ll no need to something like that, and front is a print the first element so you are printing, so you need to see out v dot front, and then again else if s equal pushback. So here you have got here we have to just v dot pushback, because this add x into the end of the it is add x into the end of the array. Okay, and we are understanding this one here. Okay, हम लोग यहाँ समझ चुके थे. So let's try to another is okay one thing. Okay, we have to just add this number. Okay, so you have to just take a number, the num c num, and this number you have to add it. So see, so this parameter that I have given num. So else if okay, so you don't need to last is the you would just have to do else, and we know like if else is coming, that means like s equal to print. So ll no, ll position and scene position. One thing you say, one thing you notice that we have started the zero base index and the number is one base index. Yes or not? One base index. So you need to understand, you have to print C out v position -1, because our output is zero base, not one base, and the question has given in a one base index. Okay. So one thing you can notice, one thing see that in L comma R, they never say R is always greater than L. Are they say or not? Tell me. They just told us L or R is a in between this 1 to mod A. But there is a possible that L is bigger than R. Yes or not? There's a possibility, na? If they pick, let's suppose they say that L comma R is 1, 2, 3, and L pick 3 and R pick 2. So it can be na possible, yes or not?
Yes, sir.
So L is always smaller than R because we start from L to R, na? So we need to take care of this test case too. Okay. So how do I take care? Just you write it is if A is greater than B, then swap A comma B. Okay. Swap is also a function. Okay. And the same thing we have to write here in reverse. Swap A comma B when if A greater than B. Do you understand this test case, this edge case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have another two function, like we have to sort. Okay. So one thing I'll tell you, we have like short. If I write something v dot begin, comma v dot end, so that is iterator. Okay. What is iterator? I'll tell you. So when you short v dot begin, short you write v dot begin. So what is that? It will start from the zero index. Okay. And when you write v dot end, so the pointer v dot begin contain the first index, okay, 0th index, and the v dot end contain this pointer after this two. After this two, whatever the, because it is not present, but pointer is like after this two. V dot end means, and the entire array, if you complete the entire array, the next pointer is adding this position, okay, v dot end. So if I really want to pick here 5 to 8, 5 to 8, so you have to write v dot begin, because if it is 0 base, then definitely 5 will become 4, 8 becomes 7. Yes or not? So
Yes,
v
sir.
dot begin. Now you have to add the position. Which position we have to add? Like if I write 4, okay, and again we have to add v dot begin and plus 8, and just print it out. Like let's try to figure out like how is it printing. So if I write sort v dot begin plus a and plus b, something like that, okay, and we have to do a minus minus and b minus minus, yes or not, because we are 0 base index. So let's print it out, what output we are getting, okay, see out. So one thing I will say how to write the for loop, okay, see out x auto x v see out x. So this is called is for each loop. इसको क्या कहते हैं हम लोग? For each loop. Okay, so whenever you have to travel in the entire loop na, you can do something like that, for each loop. Okay, let's print it out. Like how is it possible? Like a comma b is 5 comma 8, so this 0 1 2 3 4 4 and this one. So let's try to understand how output we're getting. We should get output 2495, then 2347. Am I getting or not? Let's, okay, so we are getting 2495, then we are not getting, see that 3472 are getting, but we are not getting exact what we want. Is it not sorted? See that, are they sorted? See that now we're getting na. So b plus 1 is the index of that, the next pointer, the last pointer, so that is not so inclusive. See that v dot from a to b we really want to do, so v dot begin plus a, v dot begin p plus 1. See that this statement, it will now 2347. Now they were sorting. Did you get the idea? This ये समझ आया बात? Anyone have?
सर ये लास्ट वाला इंक्लूड नहीं होता है?
लास्ट वाला इंक्लूड नहीं होता है. So अगर तुमको लास्ट वाला इंक्लूड नहीं होता है तो तुम्हें एक अधिक करना पड़ेगा, तो इंक्लूड होगा.
ठीक सर.
ओके, सो ये पाथ खत्म हो गया, ये समझ आ गया ना. So now we are going to reverse. So let's try to do it reverse. So the same thing happened with reverse, okay. So again a minus minus and b minus minus and reverse. If you really want to reverse the entire array, you just have to write v dot begin comma v dot end, okay. But here we have to reverse from a to b. So how do I write it? Plus a v dot begin plus b plus 1, okay. If I print here, you can see that for auto x v see out x see out and then so 1 to 6 na. See that if I print something, see that 3 2 5 9 4 we are getting correct na. We are reversing right na. Now you understand na, from a to b how do I reverse, how do I short. the last element, if you really want to sort and reverse A to B, you have to include the B plus 1, because the last element does not include it. So you have to just move from one point. So see that we just complete this question. So let's try to put it. So okay, now you understood everything about vectors. This all properties always use in your problem solving. Okay, reverse, back, pop back, okay, front, push back, and this will come with practice. Okay, did you get this now? I will not submit the solution of this code. You just have to figure out like all things. Okay, and try to submit this code. Okay. Okay, now you understood, na? Anyone have doubts?
No, sir.